4 aunts that text me his stuff and was like, you sure you can handle this? And to me, I just feel like, you know what? This is who he is. He's you know what? It doesn't bother me because he's such a good man to me. And his spirit and how he loves me. It's like when you love someone really for who they are, everything that they come with, even the past stuff, you accept it. And you just kind of like, this is who you are. And it doesn't matter. I love you, you know? And like, and then as you guys can see, like, I get to like, you guys get to like sweat over that, and I get to really enjoy all of that. So it's just kind of like, now y'all know why I'm so happy over here. So it just kind of gives a good understanding.
I love it. I love it. We got 20 minutes until the finale airs. Love and Marriage Huntsville on the Oprah Winfrey Network, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central. So, oh my God, so fun! So,
do you understand? Like, Carlos, you know, honey, I love my life. I love my life. The day my husband stops doing that is the day I gotta be like, yo, hold on.
Listen.
We gotta evaluate it.
You know I love that. Listen, me and you have personal conversations, and I am a huge fan of y'all marriage. It's amazing. He makes you laugh. And listen, we're friends.
You knew some details before anybody.
Just so y'all know, exclusive, I knew they were getting married before the world knew.
Yeah.
That's how much.
Make us get married.
I kind of made them get married.
About it.
But that's the thing. We because we always wanted to work with each other. We'll get into that in a bit.
Yeah, remember, you were helping me conjure up how to tell him I was pregnant. Like, that's how deep it is, guys. Like, we go back in details like that. So, just
that's
so you
true. I love you. And you know what makes me happy is this. You had a lot of bad relationships.
Yeah.
You've had
never afraid to love who I loved or who I thought I loved. And that's something when it comes to a Scorpio, boy, it's different. But yeah, I've had my fair share of really bad
stuff. And that was the thing about it. We're not going to name names, but you had a lot of high profile relationships that went sour. And what you said a few weeks ago about the corny guy, one of the things that I've always been told is women need to start looking for the guy that makes you laugh. Start looking for the guy that can be a provider.
Overlooking. Do you know how long Safaree's been at me for years before I even took him serious? And this was even before Scare Famous. Scare Famous just put us in an area where I couldn't like ignore his calls or turn my back. Like, I was forced to live with him. And that just kind of made everything kind of come together full circle. But this man was chasing me for a while, and I always overlooked him. I just thought he was just always, he was too much of like the, how you call it, like the girl that every girl wanted. And, you know, he was too happy and too, you know, dance. And where I come from, I'm used to the hood, the guy that just, you know, ignores you and, you know, just treats you like shit. And for whatever reason, girls are more attracted by men who treat them wrong instead of the man that is chasing them. So this is why I say, like, it's crazy because it's that man that you're overlooking that is your fairy tale. But you're like, he's not your type, so you think. And it's sad because a lot of us go without love that way. And those men on loving somebody else, and it's just kind of like, that could have been you, but you was playing type thing.
But I also feel like what you said is so real because you're showing women to take a chance on the guy that isn't your type, and that you never know what is going to be when you stop dating the same. When you stop the cycle, when you stop dating the rapper or the athlete or the drug lord or the street dude or whatever, is when you really do find a nice guy, because at the end of the day, they are going to be loyal and faithful to you. And as a woman, that's what you deserve. And I'm so happy you have that now.
Yeah, I do. And it's so funny because um, we have so much going on with the house and all that stuff. And our wedding anniversary is the 16th of this month. And we actually won't be together. I'm going to be taking the kids on vacation. He's going to be working on a musical project. So it's kind of sad that we're not going to be together for our first anniversary. But right before I got on with you, I was rushing to take a shower so I can look like something. And I come out, and right here, you're going to see my husband is like in the process of setting up a whole little dinner. Now, again, our furniture hasn't come in yet because of COVID and all that stuff, and he hired one of my favorite chefs here in Atlanta. Her name is Camille. Camille, I want you to say hi to everybody. Hold on, let me put these lights on. So right now, my husband just surprised me with like an in-house chef. Hi.
Hi.
Making me an Italian dish. I love it. And we're going to have small little, just me and him. We got my baby, and we're just gonna have a me and him moment tonight in the living room, and just kind of take in everything that because we've been so on the move with the new house and packing and the baby, and we haven't had a lot of time to kind of enjoy each other. And it's things like this that I don't expect, and they happen. And so tonight we're having a romantic dinner sponsored by my husband, just because, and it's things like that that just kind of, like, no one's gonna tell me anything about my marriage, because it's just like we have our thing, and this is what I wake up every night, and
that house is everything.
What the? Hold on. What the?
Say hi. So he's setting up our dinner table for tonight. So yeah, it's just keeping a man that just thinks and stops and thinks like, wait a minute, we haven't had a moment. Let me set things up. She doesn't have to know. And I literally came out the shower and I'm like, what is going on? And there's candles on the floor.
Erica, shut up.
Yeah, and this is what I came out the shower for, and I'm like, I gotta do this live with Carlos. I wasn't expecting any of this, and yeah, so like, life is beautiful and love is amazing. You just have to find your one and consider each other, love on each other. Times are gonna get hard. COVID has tested, I feel like, everybody, especially relationships. It's just more or less of like tapping in, being considerate. Safaree's a little vain, but I will say this: he does take the initiative every once in a while to love on me just as much as he loves on himself. So it's
we are. I just love you so much. I'm beaming with pride for you. Wait, so we got 12 minutes until the finale of Love and Marriage. Huntsville comes on the Oprah Winfrey Network. I'm here with Erica Mena, my baby, Mrs. Samuels, who is teaching you girls to take a chance on the man that may not be your type, because you never know what you're going to wake up to.
Pick up that call. He's blowing you up because he wants you, not because he's annoying you or, he's corny, as y'all say.
Yes. Now, when are you guys going to be back filming Love and Hip Hop? The fans want to know.
Well, Dick Fish decided to do some dick shit. And so right now, Love and Hip Hop doesn't have a production company. And we're just kind of like on a standstill. I'll probably be pregnant again by the time we start filming. Who's to say? I don't know.
A baby special.
Not with that.
I mean, listen, I would love to do a Love and Marriage Atlanta with you and Safaree.
Right, by my wedding. Well, that's a whole nother, live. So.
Oh, no, okay, fine.
Special us anymore.
We'll get to that later. So rumor control. What a lot of stuff's been happening in pop culture for the past couple of days. Don't know if you heard about it, but there was this big thing about Tahiri, who's your really good friend, and Joe Buttons, and alleged domestic violence situation. A lot of people are saying Tahiri's lying. A lot of people are saying Joe Buttons is telling the truth. is there anything you would like to say? Like, is that something you were aware of, or you?
It's sad because it's personal stuff for us gets played out on social media, and then people weigh in on their opinions, and everyone has their truth, and it just sucks because once it's on these blogs, especially shade room, people are just so nasty, and they, you know, just make up whatever, and I just feel like altogether it's just sad, you know. Tahiri, I know, is I actually became extremely close with her during my pregnancy, and Joe is really good friends with Safaree. I just hate to see them going through this and then how it's playing out. And then it's just sad because like the topic at hand makes it so sensitive. And, you know, it's just unfortunate because we all know Joe and Tahiri's relationship was one of like the most iconic social media relationships. Like everybody wanted to be Joe and Tahiri at one point. And that was one of the things that I like, you know, I remember about Tahiri before I even knew her is like this voluptuous, amazing woman, and Joe, and how he doted after her, and their relationship. They were like one of the first people to have their relationship be so, you know, people tuned in to watch them, you know. Oh, honey.
What is he doing?
Do you know he was playing in the background?
I can't listen. I can't with you. I can't listen. Clearly, your husband is like, Erica, I got plans for you. So look, we got 10 minutes anyway.
Thanks, slanging and waiting for me. You know what I'm saying?
You got beefcake waiting for. So look. Well, look, baby. Thank you for joining.
Do this again. Just talk. I felt like we should do this again.
Oh, we are gonna do this again. No, we are.